Good morning. It's March 26th. It's a beautiful Friday morning. The rain has finally stopped, and I hope you are well. Let's talk a little bit today about what Jesus said to the disciples on Maundy Thursday. Maundy comes from the Latin mandatum, which is where Jesus says, I give you a new commandment. In John 13, well, if you translate all that into Latin, you get the word mandatum in there somewhere. And that was the reading for Maundy Thursday, and so that's the name that it took on in English some centuries ago. Anyway, it's Jesus says, a new commandment I give you, that you love one another. The way that I have loved you, you should also love one another. Now, how does Jesus love us? Well, sometimes it's helpful to look at what he doesn't say. And he doesn't say, I'm giving you this list of rules and you have to obey them completely and fully without fail. He doesn't say, I'm going to give you a certain prayer that you have to pray, and if you don't pray it, then you're going to hell. He never says anything like that, rule-oriented, What he says is, hey, love one another. And the standard for loving other people is the way that he loves us. So the standard is the sacrificial love that he has. Well, let's look at that a little more detail. He loves everybody. He loves tax collectors. He loves the prostitutes. He loves the sinners. He also loves the rich people, and I suppose even the Pharisees. They're usually posed as his enemies in the scripture. Let me get right down to it. He loves them too. So he loves everybody without distinction as to who they are, what they've done. That's important because we tend to love people that are like us instead of people who just happen to be people, which is the only standard that Jesus has. He also loves people, we could say, without end. He loves them enough all the way to death, enough to die for them. So he dies for all of us in order to overcome death and free us from the power, the penalty, the punishment, the horror that death really is, and gives us instead a hope that lasts even beyond death. And so to love other people that way is to love them sacrificially, to love them completely, and to love them with all of who we are, even to death. And that's a difficult thing, I think, for most of us. But nonetheless, we keep trying. So go out there, folks. Love each other. Love all the people you meet.